We all knew it would come to this. And the time is here, I think. I need to start breaking my stuff with Spain. Breaking royal ties. Oh, we're curia controller. So, we're going to break the royal marriage. And, we have Danish separatists. I didn't realize we had Danish separatists right now at all. It's fun. Okay, so we'll deal with those while we deal with the initial parts of the war. We do have Adrian separatists as well. We do have some troops in that area. Any other troops? Kaffa separatists. Ethiopian separatists. Air separatists. Sunni zealots. Funj separatists. Yeah, so we have rebels all over the place. But, next thing we do is cancel military access. And, of course, that happens. I can enlist privateers. Sure. Let's re-up our royal marriages. Oh, Brittany government reforms? I don't know why they won't accept a royal marriage right now. But, let's cancel the military access. We need to get a royal marriage with actually the Mamluks as well. And 9th of April is here. We get our royal marriage with Austria. Franz Stefan is our consort. Pedro de Faria has corrupt connections. Trade efficiency or gain corruption. I'll take the corruption actually. So yes, I am re-upping my marriage with Austria despite the definite possibility that we're not going to be allied with Austria very shortly. So I'm hoping that we can win this war very quickly. Probably take a stability hit. Yep, good relations. Call Brittany in. We'll need all the help we can get. The Papal State and Austria are both allied to Spain. I need to be allied to Spain in order to increase trust with them. Alright. Of course, imperialism. And, right, Spain's in our land. So there's that. How many heavy ships? Okay, so there's that. I don't think it's necessary to go occupy all of those provinces, but I'm going to probably take that, definitely. Pope's not going to like us for the duration of this war. Spain still loves us, for some reason. 3 siege. Land movement is blocked by a hostile fort. Yep. So we need this guy to go to Toledo. Honestly, I want them to stay on that side. Actually, I don't think I can blockade that whole side of hunt enemy fleets in the North Atlantic. They need to hunt enemy fleets in the Mediterranean. We are absolutely going to do as many barrages as we can, naval or otherwise. I do not want these guys actually down in the south because they are in danger. Alright, Salamanca and Valladolid. We have an heir, 114. So my hope is that Spain's armies are so scattered around the world that we will be able to steamroll his country. Can I get this army down here? We can. What are how many infantry does Austria have? 104,000. So yeah, Spain occupied St. Lucia. I expect them to take a lot of islands that I have. Occupied the land, one of the African provinces. We've won the Siege of Leon already. It's great. Can't make it to Madrid quite yet. I am going to go and sit on Malaga, I think. And Sevilla. These guys are that's my frigates. These guys I want to have sit in the Straits of Gibraltar now that I think about it. Go defeat that army. Shouldn't be too bad. Major Spanish army in Fez. It's a level 2 fort. We're going to try to upgrade all the forts in this area as quickly as we can, including building one in the middle of the desert. No, we'll build one in Sas, I think. But no, I think building one in Tuat is, or no, Taudeni has the lower force limit, and that will cause a lot of attrition. None of my forts in Africa are anywhere close to being ready for this. I should have been upgrading them a long time ago. Hopefully some of those finish before Spain finishes their siege of Fez, I could go down and try to attack that. Of course, we're getting up to 85% on our siege in Toledo. Okay, that's the Papal Navy. Come on, win the siege so we can move on to Madrid. There we go. Spain is fully defensive, which is another thing that sucks. An army career. Lose tradition in favor of professionalism. Or just lose or gain tradition. I'll take the gain with no losses, please. Occupied Salamanca. Already a does the AI not fortify their capital? That's ridiculous to me. Where's the army? Apparently they weren't able to get down through France right away. The Siege of Cantabria, or not siege, occupation, and Asturias, and Madrid. So now we'll have war score ticking up. And now I want to force march this 80 stack. Never mind, we can't. Right, we'd have to go through Malaga. Valencia. Go help with Brittany. Instead, let's go to Malaga. Spain occupied Tenerife. And got the army coming down through France right now. Turn off forced march for the time being. Battle of the Sea of Marmara. Okay. War with both allies. Not exactly how I expected this particular game to end. These guys need to get on the ships so that they don't get destroyed. Battle of Badajoz is over. Going to keep these troops right nearby, and Malaga gets up to 92%. We need this. We've lost the Siege of Baruch. We need this siege to end so we can go save Fez. Occupied Vizcaya. Austria occupied Breda. It's a major Spanish fleet by the looks of it. occupied Navarra. There's the siege of Malaga. We need to go and deal with that siege as quickly as possible, and this fight. So that's going to be into the mountains. We're going to be counting as the defenders, though, so. And there's a stack wipe. Don't need to force march. Rebel success. Kaffa separatists successful. Alright, there's the fort in Navarra, which will get reoccupied because we don't actually control the fort. There's the occupation of Navarra, which will get retaken because of the fort in Pirineo. I have no idea where these guys are going. Ceuta or Tangier? Do they think they're going to... Oh, I guess technically they do control both sides of the strait, huh? Occupied Rioja. Let's go back to Navarra to take that. Almost to 10%, which means we can almost demand... make demands in this war. Okay, they got across. Won the siege of Roussillon already. And there's an Austrian army of 145,000 just walking across my land together. Okay. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have built forts over in my trade companies, because now those count as higher war score and I don't have a means of defending them easily. It's probably a bad idea now that I think about it. Okay, these guys need to continue moving down through Spain's land. What is my colonial nation doing? By the way, subjects. Everyone be aggressive. That's what I should have had them doing from the start, but completely forgot about them. What is the total Spanish war score? 421. I'm not actually going to take this. I am just curious about what kind of war score I'd be looking at. I could take all of northern Spain and a very small part of southern Spain for 100 war score. That is great. Going into drylands to They retreated exactly where I thought they would. These guys can go to Lisbon. Revolt in Society Islands. We saw that one coming a long time ago. And prepared for it. This army needs to march against that. That is Highlands. We've reoccupied Navarra. Lisbon's development increased. %80 is when I want to do that. We're at 11% war score. Revolt in Gondar. Take care of that soon. I mean, the good news is that we don't have that much stuff in the New World, and it doesn't look like Spain's colonial nations are very actively trying to... I mean, Pacifico Norte, for some odd reason, is in Portuguese Brazil, which is funny because that's Alaska. Alright, let's hope we can take Pyrenees really quickly. Won the Battle of the Aegean Sea. It's occupied. Of April. Barrage. Growing animosity. Spain loses a historical friend. That sucks. We lost the Battle of Finisterre Bay. Oh, shit. Yeah, there's that. I forgot about Spain's navy when bringing my own troops down here. But we didn't lose any actual men in that fight, I think. Doesn't look like it. And those guys will go there-ish, I guess. Actually go to Barcelona. Cool. Tons of rebellions all over the place. Occupied Granada. Estonia entered a military alliance with Austria. Spain, do you want out? So right away, no. Spain still loves us. We're at war, but they love us. So that is technically part of region, subcontinent Africa, but continent Europe. So I'm going to call that good. That is actually continent Africa. Continent Africa. Everything else I'm positive would be considered Africa by the game standards. So all we have to do is drive up Spain's war exhaustion a little bit more and some ticking war score, and we should be fine. Okay. We almost have all of mainland Spain occupied. Bring these guys up. So we need to go do some stuff in our land. I don't know if there are any Spanish navies in this area. Do I want to take that chance? So if I brought these guys over to here, for example, let's hope that the Navy doesn't get sunk. Alright, we've occupied Argyle. Keep the conversions up. If for nothing, we can't even do like any of the papal stuff. We can still invest in becoming Pope, which I guess makes some sense. Take naval tech. Going to turn off forced march for now for those troops. No troops have landed. No Spanish troops have landed in Africa, so that's also something. I have to make sure of something. Okay. Alright, Spain. Get out. No? Okay. I guess Austria has to suffer too. Going to go up to Cologne and Berg. These guys are going to follow in behind. We've reoccupied Gondar. Alright, Axum is revolting. Give it about a month and Spain will most likely win out. Truce with Biapis has expired. Truce with Ottomans and a bunch of other people has expired. They will take the peace now. And they're hostile to me. They want a bunch of my provinces. Never again will we reforge that alliance. More than likely, anyway. Slowly going to move up. I feel like I have to fight Austria's army at least once. Really? In air? It's Highlands. Let's get another general, I guess. It's pretty good. And it looks like we have an Austrian army coming for us. That's my guess. I'm going to guess that they're going to... Nope. Alright, well, we are going to have to get them off of our land, so... Let's head for the Hague. Reoccupied Berg. And there's another set of rebels. Spain is at low enthusiasm. We'll see if we might be able to do something. Probably going to go after this army now. Yep, there they are. Need some kind of leader, preferably a good one. Take our 3-star general. We are losing a ton of troops. Oh, we won? Okay. Surprising. We were gonna lose that fight. I don't think we could have won that fight. That's what I get for going quantity over quality. Alright, Spain. Short war, I know. But, all I want is your African land. That's about it. That's it. Just that. War was actually easier than I expected to be. I was expecting Spain to, like, have troops at home, but taking advantage of them while they were with someone else worked, I guess. Just make a peace offer. I could take all of the, or I couldn't take all of those claims, but I could take some claims. But no, I'd say that's good. And now Portuguese Africa in its infinite glory. Not much else I really had in mind for this campaign, actually. Basically, taking all of Africa was the big part of it, and completing the Portuguese missions. Honestly, I think taking on the rebels, I could do. It's not like they're going to split off. I'm still in the middle of converting a lot of stuff. Would Spain be willing to re-ally? Nope. And our trust is just goes to 0. What about Austria? So yeah, I'd say overall, I'd call this game a success. I'm kind of sad that we lost the historical friend modifier at the end. Otherwise, Spain would still like us enough to give us an alliance. But I had fun. And I think I have a good idea of what I want to do for the next campaign. I might take a little bit of a break, I'm not sure. But I hope there are certain other games that I've said I wanted to play on this channel, and I don't know if I'm actually going to play some of them. I know I want to play others, but there are just some that I don't think I want to comment over. And Pharaoh, I've decided to let Pharaoh go, and I will probably put up a video explaining why once I'm done with Pharaoh. I've been playing it off camera, but we're not. But it is pretty much scratched, and there's a reason for that. And I'm not going to be playing it on the channel, so there will be others though. I promise that.